Now let's explore the stepping mode we have here. As you can see, we have a step mode, a single value or cumulative value. So what's the difference between both? Well, it's pretty easy to explore. Let's create a copy of that. So we have this cloner here, and I'm going to take here our move tool. Using Control, holding Control or Command in Mac, I'm going to make a copy of this one. Okay, now let's see the first one, which is there. And if I change here the rotation, we can see the rotation is going to change for each of the cube. So for each of the cube, we have a rotation 20 degrees. The cube is going to rotate onto itself. Okay, so the center of transformation is there. Let's see this one now. I'm going to drag it on the bottom so it reflects what we see on the screen. So for this one, if we change the rotation H here, what happens? Okay, so the difference is each one of the cube is going to be rotated from this center point, okay, by 3 degrees. If we have 10 copies, what happened if we decrease the degrees? So 10 copies, we have 360 degrees in the circle. So 360 divided by 10 is 36. So let's go to minus 36 and let's punch in, and we have a perfect circle. Okay, and you can increase the radius of this one. And now if I want to add more copy here, they are going to be added onto each other. So here we have 30 copies. So we have 360 degrees. And let's do the math directly here. So this is slash to divide by 30. That makes 12 degrees. And this is what we have. Okay, so that's a big difference between the per step value and here when you change this value. Of course, you can combine both. So here I can just change the rotation of each individual cube along the circle here. So it's very interesting to create some pattern like that. Now if you just add the count, and let's decrease the size, and let's add the count again, and we could even offset that and create this animation. Something you couldn't do with the other one. So let's move it rather here. Okay. We have another option, which is here the single value. We have the cumulative value. So let's go back to some other value and let's go to 0 degrees. Okay, so now they all rotate by 13 degrees. Let's go to 0 also, so we have just the straight line. And let's change the stepping mode from single value to cumulative. Now if I change, you will see it's going to change and increment on this degrees rotation. So it's very interesting to create some spiral shape like that. Okay, now if I add the count, we can have some very nice pattern. If we change a little bit here on the size, like 90 degrees, 90 and 90, you can create some interesting patterns. So 90 is not enough because you can see it changed a lot. So let's try 99. I'm not even sure 99 will be enough. Yeah, that will do it. And we create this very interesting tentacle-like shape. Now if I go back here and I can increase the step rotation on P, you can create some very nice thinking like that. See? Let's go back to 100%. And we could add also here and create thing like that. If you just animate the count. And with the offset, you can animate it along the way.